Yeah.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Rover Frog. As you can see on my clock, it's an hour later, because we're all so busy, meaning that this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, but we're not going to let that stop us, because there are adventures to be had. As always, I'm joined by the Hoppy Heroes, and I am your Marshmaster. As you can see, today, Uni is sadly frozen in time, and we will not be hearing from them the whole session, but they are contemplating deeply into the ether. And also we're joined by our other friend, Pocket Bard. Now, Pocket Bard just had sort of a major update announcement. So they have sort of announced all the things that they're going to be doing for the upcoming year that I'm so excited for. We're currently listening to a music that I'd never used before, which is Spring Vale, which is sort of their wintry town music, which is just so nice. And what they're going to be doing, what I really like, and what I've sort of been searching for the whole time, is they're going to also be making more emotional music. So instead of saying, okay, I need forest music, or I need wintry town music, or I need dungeon background music, now you can say I need, or then once this update is out, hopefully, I'm so excited, you can say I want sad music, or I want intense, angry music, or I want, you can sort of put a bit more emotion behind it. I'm very excited for this, and they have announced a bunch of other cool things. So if you want, you should check it out on their Discord, Pocket Bard. Links in the description. Also, since Uni is not here, but I already said that, so we could probably just get started. But yeah, we're not in a nice wintry town. Instead, we are in the dungeon corridors. So let's switch over to the dungeon corridors. Perfect. Um, I found the music a bit too loud last time, so I'm turning it down. But I think maybe it's a bit too quiet now because corridors just have a little bit less melody going on. We'll see. Um, Last we left off, you guys figured out that the final clue of the mysterious map led you to a hidden entrance in the graveyard of Waterdeep, and decided to quickly go down before any guards would spot you, and close the door behind you with a lever. Making your way down the corridor, Garrick definitely noticed no traps, and then set one off, and fell into a pit filled with zombies. Very quickly, you guys tossed down a rope, but the zombies climbed up the rope and then started attacking all of you. It was a pretty rough fight. I think you did really well. But I think you also know this place means business, right? This is not just a hallway where we're gonna find treasure, you know? Um, Making your way into the next chamber, which I will show right now to the people watching at home. Um, a coffin-shaped chamber with a large mural on what is technically the northern wall, right? So technically this way is north. Oh, I'm on the gym layer. Technically this way is north, but that's
Hmm.
not really relevant. So on the northern wall, a mural of a nice landscape of Waterdeep from a few hundred years ago, and saw glorious chivalrous riders coming in your direction, a moving mural just like Harry Potter style. But as the first one emerged out from the mural, the room almost started sort of vibrating with the hoofbeats. As soon as he emerges out from the mural, the horse he was riding on has disappeared, and instead of four of them, it is a bit more of them, but they don't have horses. So this is because Uni's not here. We discussed briefly Martina taking over because Martina is our resident paladin, but then we were like, so the encounter's gonna stay the same, but Blossom's not gonna hit? That doesn't sound very fair. So instead, we decided if we remove Blossom from the encounter, and I have rescaled it, that's what I like about these adventures as well, is they have rescaling options. So they'll always tell you like, oh, if you have more players, then do this. Oh, if your players are under leveled, do this, right? So that's what I did. I adjusted it. The encounter. It might still be very dangerous because you don't have a paladin, but we'll see. Um, so yeah, the first one emerges out from the wall and um, has hostile intent. Right? It's clear this is not a skeleton that's like, hello, what are you doing in my dungeon? Like, this is a skeleton that has weapons already in hand and is ready to throw hands. Um, you have all had a turn to prepare. I don't believe anyone prepared an attack, did you? Last
Mm-mm.
time?
No.
Everyone was just sort of like, we'll sort of stand here and figure out what's going on instead. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll initiative. No one is gonna get a surprise round because you clearly saw these skeletons coming. Um,
Didn't we already roll initiative
We
last
did.
time?
Mm-hmm.
if I scroll
Yes.
up, yes, you already did. I just didn't. Yes, because the last thing that I saw briefly was an intelligence check by Garrick, but then I scrolled further up and then I saw, oh yes, we did already roll initiative. Excellent. And there we go. Alright, let's put this one on descending order. So this first one has emerged out from the mural and is tangible, right? All the other ones are still in the mural, but it looks like they're gonna be coming pretty soon. So you could do a held action, or you could attack the one that's already here. And as it comes to their turn in the initiative, they're also going to be emerging out and wanting to beef with you guys. Flair, you are still first in the initiative order. So what would you like to do?
So they are, well, clearly trying to kill us, right?
Yes, they all have sort of their weapons brandished and have hostile intent, like I said before. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna rage and boink.
A 14 does hit. They're wearing sort of armor scraps. Definitely a bit harder to hit than zombies that have an armor class of 8. But a 14 does hit, yes. Very
Damn.
nice. So you see this skeleton come out. He has sort of this short sword that's rusty and nasty, and goes to strike toward you. And in a single strike, you sort of, well, how do you destroy this skeleton in a single strike?
Oh my god. It's like from the side to the ribs,
Mm-hmm.
mostly just to like sever the spine and break the ribs.
Cool. Yeah, and the skeleton breaks into and is destroyed, and I'm just gonna delete it because then it automatically goes out of the turn order. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You've used an action and a bonus action. You still have movement. You know that there are more coming. Do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to move anywhere?
No, I would like to stay here.
Alright. Then on initiative 18, one of them is gonna come out of the wall. So before you get to go, Fletch, sorry.
No, that's not a problem. I thought something about a rage. But... You.
Do you have a special type of rage, Flair?
No.
Did you want to talk about, maybe?
Uh, I do wild.
Do you feel like this is the moment, or do you feel like this is not yet the moment? Because I feel like we should also sort of, if it's the moment to roleplay something cool happening, we should do that. But if you think like, oh, this is just the skeletons in a dungeon, this is not it yet,
Not yet. We're still safe.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yep. Alright, because yeah, you guys are level 3, you've chosen some subclasses, but same with Blossom, there's going to be a little bit exploration of that subclass and what's happening with me, so yeah, alright, so you're just raging for now. So this skeleton comes out, like I said, they have these nasty short swords. There are 2 people here, but Flair, you just killed his buddy, so he's gonna try and hit you with his nasty short sword. It is an 8 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. And then he's going to squeeze, so he's going to give Fletch an attack of opportunity. Hits. 7, and he's going to squeeze over to this side. And he's going to... Let's do one more. There we go. Because you can see there's quite a few of them coming, right? So he wants to make sure his buddies can help him out. Fletch, then it's your turn after with Nola on deck as well.
I'm like, oh no, you don't pass the line. As I move up, I move up, and I'm like thinking about the hammer. Then like, nah, it's a zombie. As I just try to roundhouse kick him.
Yes.
And I'm strike.
Nope. Hit. Nice, he's still standing. They don't all have the same amount of hit points. I rolled for each of them individually.
On bonus action, I'll come back with a shoulder to the back.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
As I fully hit air. Like, oh crap.
He does duck a little bit. You sort of try to hit the back, but he doesn't have a back. The ribs are somehow holding him up.
and I'm moving up a little bit to there.
All right.
That's it.
Nola.
I'm gonna firebolt him.
Try it.
I'm not gonna firebolt him.
Mm-hmm. So, why do you think this attack misses?
Because Fletcher is missed.
Sure. It was more like a narrative thing, right? Because I could be like, oh yeah, so Fletcher does this, and then you do
Okay.
this, and it misses because of.
Okay, sorry. I blanked. Yeah, so ever since the incident in the warehouse, Nola is very careful with her firebolt spells that can hit differently that she wants to. So seeing Fletcher standing right next to the skeleton, she aims a bit too carefully and end up shooting next to him.
Yep. All right.
And I'm gonna just move a bit back.
All right. Yes.
Hey, no kill stealing.
What?
No kill steals.
I didn't do it!
Then
And
I think
that's
these
it.
are these are the three. And then three of them are gonna go next, so I'll put them on the token layer so you can see them in the initiative. Sort of moving out this way. So this one I'm gonna just slide over to there so that this one has a little bit of room to move as well. Flare, one of them is gonna provoke an attack of opportunity to go. No, actually he's not. He's just gonna move there, I guess. All right. So one is gonna go for Garrick. So Garrick, that's a 16 for 5 damage, and then two of them are gonna go for Flare. So that is an 8 and a 12. I think both
Nope.
missing. All right. And then I'll say yeah. After this one attacks, he's gonna provoke an opportunity like this from Flare.
Yep.
Oh yeah, big hit. Destroyed. As he moves away from you,
Nice.
I imagine you just sort of kick out his leg and he just completely falls apart. And is destroyed. Very nice. So that is the three of them, and then it is Garrick.
Okay. I will move around this way a little bit. That actually makes sense. I will move here as well. And will start breathing lightning.
Yeah, you see this one in front really hurt, just needs that little bit to take him out.
Mhm.
This one has a few more hit points, right? It looks a bit sturdier. Sure. Am I rolling dex saves?
Yes,
Alright.
for 12. Okay, the second one doesn't do it.
Yep, and as always, going left to right. So we'll say this one succeeds and takes 5, but the other one fails, takes 10. And as you breathe lightning through this skeleton, it sort of disintegrates as you hit it and falls to the floor, just missing the complete midriff that was holding him barely up.
Yeah, and I will bring out the drum. Maybe, well, I have it. It's just visualizing. And it's like, come on, Flare! One more time! And I'll just Bardic Inspiration.
Alright. Boom, boom. Excellent. So Blurry, if you could click on Flare, and you'll see there's always the gear for settings, and then there's sort of the other button for other things. And as you click on that other button for other things, look for the one that is Inspiration. Also look for the one that is Rage. It's more of like, which one do you think is Rage, right? And which one do you think is Inspiration? As long as you and I know, then it's clear. Alright. Then there are 3 more in the wall that are gonna come out, and then that'll be all of them, because then we'll go back to Flare afterward. Ah yes, 2 strong man. I like it.
I like this one.
That is really cute, yes. Alright, so we have one come out, is gonna go to there, a second comes out, is gonna go to there, and then the third one is gonna stand in between. Flare, you already used your reaction on the first one, so the other two can slip by. And you see these are actually wielding bows. So one of them is gonna shoot at Garrick, and then the other one is gonna shoot at Nola. So for Garrick, we'll say it is a 17 for 6. And then for Nola, it is a 9 for 5.
This is...
The third one has a sword and is going to go for Flare. Actually, no, he's going to take one more step and go for Fletcher instead. And that will be a 19 for 6.
Ow.
I know. And then we go back to the top of the initiative. Oop. All of you are now in it, so there's no more skeletons on the mural. This is all of them. Blair! Oh, actually, we're in a combat. Why am I not?
Okay, so I will take the attack opportunity and move to the
Oh, yeah, sure.
bow.
So then
Maybe
this one is gonna
Mike.
be OP. 17 for 4.
Yep.
You are raging, so you take 2.
Maybe put your mic closer to your mouth again because.
Ah.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna swing at the one right down from my token.
Speaking of Mike, did you get a mic?
Yes, I did, and actually, it's not the one that I bought because the one that I bought I didn't see had like two inputs.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, and I have to get the thing. So that's my sister's mic, and she has mine, but not other. Are we playing next week?
Yes.
Next game, either way, I will have the mic that I bought finally.
Ooh, how exciting. Alright, great. Do your thing. What would you like to do?
Yee.
14. Oh, which one? Which one are we attacking?
The one right down.
Oh, yeah, so these two, they have the bows, right? So you want to attack one that has a bow.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that definitely hits 14. Yeah. Great. How do you destroy him?
Like from above. Just
Perfectly through the middle. You even split the bow perfectly through the middle, including the string, which is quite impressive. Yeah, nice.
let's go.
Destroyed. Anything else? Bonus actions?
Not
Alright.
really, not yet.
Yep.
No.
Fletch.
Moving up a little. Like, good for the muscles. As I punch the one right down there.
13 is the magic number, so 13 hits them.
I'll use my sneak attack on it as well.
It's not a finesse weapon.
I haven't. Oh, yeah, crap. That's the thing. Well, then I will just punch him. Punch, punch. As I'll use a flurry of blows.
Cool, do it. Yeah. Nice, he's has maybe 1 hit point left. 17 hits. How do you destroy this one?
Well, the first 2 punches, like, gut, and then the head with a kick flies off.
Sure, Nola, head of a skeleton lands at your feet.
Can we just talk about how sad
Not
it
my
is?
expertise, but thanks.
Can we just talk about how sad it is that he rolled 3 ones for damage?
Yeah.
Back to back.
Was enough.
Seriously.
Alright, Nola.
That is also impressive. Yeah. And the last one with the bow. So I believe this is this one, right?
The other one that's south of Flare, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb,
Yeah.
but I want to send like a bowling ball so I don't accidentally hit Flare. So I literally just like hurl it on the floor.
Over the floor, I love that. Yeah.
And if it hits, it's gonna be lightning.
Because you need a material component for a chromatic orb, right? Do you have
I
that?
am using. Oh wait.
Hmm.
I did not put that into the spell.
Diamond of at least 50.
Okay, then scratch that. Never mind. I need to fix my spells.
Also,
in that
it
case.
immediately rolls damage, but it didn't roll to hit, so we'll figure that one out once the session.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I did miss that. So, Firebolt.
I still love the image of this though, so we're still bowling. Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely bowling the Firebolt. I'm just like kneeling
Yep. Hits.
right in the
Nice.
kneecaps.
It perfectly bounces up as it gets the last tile and knocks off his kneecap. That kneecap, clean off.
And only the kneecap.
Yep.
And yeah, that's it.
Alright. And then is this skeleton up here is going to attack Fletcher. So it's a 12 for 4, missing. And then the other one is going to attack Flare. And a 9 for 3, also missing. Garrick.
Garrick! I'm just going to Pokemon.
I was going to say, what are
Yeah, Garrick! I will run up to the skeleton and try to suplex, to lariat him, like wrestling move with my arm.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
honest,
You're
like,
gonna make an unarmed strike? I like it.
yeah. Sorry, give us a second. Okay. 22!
Nice. Yeah, you do 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
As you hear the crowd go,
Woo!
suplex!
Oh, also, he's technically vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, so he actually takes 4 damage. I didn't do that for you, Fletch. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Oh yeah, that would have been crazy. Yeah, that would be my turn.
Alright, alright. And then it is this skeleton to the south. It's gonna attack you back. Because you just
How
suplexed
dare
him.
you?
It's at 9 for 8.
Nope.
50 damage, but he doesn't hit. Alright, Flare.
I am boinking the guy who just went.
Mike.
The boink.
Yep, I
The
don't know
boink
which one you're
to the
attacking.
one. To
South?
the one
Yeah,
that
yeah.
just was.
Yep. For 8, he has 7 hit points, so the fact that he's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage mattered in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry the Boom.
Excellent. You can see this skeleton sort of keels over as he's just sort of been hit a few times, or one time by Garrick, and as he's bent over, you perfectly hit him in the back and chop him in half, and he's destroyed. Alright, Fletch, I'll give you an extra attack this round, because we forgot that they were vulnerable to bludgeoning damage last round.
Oops.
Good. I'll see the one in front of me, and I would like to grab it and just headbutt it full on.
Cool. Don't get bone splinters in your eyes.
Well, this is new for me, so the snout comes in the way and misses.
Well, I mean, you have
on it.
hero dice. You know that a 12 doesn't hit.
Nah, I'm missing. So I'll try it again, like.
Yeah.
And the extra one then, okay, sure. I'm new to this, I can't do this, okay? It's just like, oh, how does this work?
You try and headbutt him, but he's missing the top half of his skull, so you have nothing to headbutt.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the point.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move up a little.
Shadows can be betraying, especially because the light source is still at Flare's feet. It's right here. You know.
Die! Why won't you die?
Nola, why won't the skeleton die?
That is a great question. I can run some investigation on it later. In the meantime, I'm gonna cast Fireball and see if it works.
Fireball.
Bolt, it does not work.
No,
You just
fireball.
hit me.
Yeah, both
Because you're
POWL.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Nope, I am not hitting shit today.
You do actually see that this fireball is going for Fletcher, but it peters out so much already, sort of the fire already sort of extinguishing on the way there. Fletcher, you do sort of see it coming toward you, but you can sort of, just like with that wick of a candle, right, you can just sort of kick it and not really feel the fire as it sort of sputters against the door right
I'm
here.
so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so
To
sorry.
the left, Nora! To the left!
He says after missing with the headbutt 3 times. This skeleton is going to try and attack you back with his short sword. It's a 19 to hit for 4. And then the other one is going to try and hit Flare, which is a 22 for 2. Because you are raging, it's 2. Garrick.
I will run up to the skeleton and will grab him by the collar, and well, we use the help action. Come on, bro! This time!
Alright.
Team time!
I love that. Flare.
Which one is being attacked? Grappled?
The
what
one
are-
I used the help action on the
Yeah,
one
I
up
imagine
here.
Garrick
Okay.
is grappling this one so that you can attack this one, maybe?
Okay, so I'm attacking the second one. For
Hits.
14. Yippee.
Nice. 11, but he has 12 hit points.
No.
He remains standing! It's not a single kill strike! You sort of slap him with the flat edge of your great axe, sort of crush him in between against the mural, but then you sort of think, okay, I got him, and you turn to the next one, and then you see sort of the finger sort of go like this. And then grabs the scimitar again, and then sort of... But he's so flat, right? This is the worst. You're wondering how magic is keeping him together as he has 1 hit point. Alright, Fletch, your bro is trying to help you out.
So if you would narratively allow it, I would
yes.
like to just... He holds the bag at the head, and I'd just like to bite in it. Just rip it off.
Ooh, yes. Very nasty.
So with
That's very
advantage or not?
unsanitary.
Advantage. You got advantage on it.
Yeah. Nice. Hit. It
Can it
does 10
one?
damage because they're vulnerable to
Yeah.
bludgeoning. Yeah, he's still up though. So you sort of bite into the front of the skull, sort of tear a piece of it off. Again, Nola, you sort of see this piece of skull just not sliding toward you, but sort of sliding toward this sort of tapestry hanging right here. And sort of coming to a halt there. But Fletch, as you look back, even though this skeleton is fully missing now, the front of his face as well as the top still looks animate at the very least. So it looks like he might still do something if you don't take him
Then
out.
take the action, just making a fist with both my hands, just like
Yes.
The hammer.
pull on it, stomp it.
Give him the hammer, brother. Oh, the hammer!
The hammer.
Nice.
What is going on?
You hit sort of the remaining part of sort of the chin
Again?
and fully beat this head into the shoulders, into the chest, and just into the ground. Very, very cool. Alright, anything else? No, that's your action and your bonus action, right?
But that's it.
Yep.
That has been the
Alright.
5th one on his
No,
damage.
it stands on a D4. I mean, I looked it up. It's good. I can't roll higher.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Alright, Nola, it looks like this skeleton has 1 hit point left. This might be your chance.
I move closer. I am really useless back there. I probably should get not too close. Okay, though. maybe. Flare, move right. And I'm gonna try the fireball for the final time.
You're up the stairs. You're bowling up the stairs. Yep. How exciting. Also, you're now standing where that piece of skull is that Fletcher cleaved off, right? So how do you want to do this? You already sort of call for Flare to shift her weight, so...
Yeah. I'm gonna try very weirdly bend my wand in a way so that there's like an arch. The pathway is the arch, so I make sure that the flame does not hit Flare, even though she is kind of flamish still. So like a boomerang kind of thing.
Cool.
Yep, straight up in the face.
I imagine as you just studied what happened to the previous one that sort of petered out as it was rolling, but was sort of rolling across the ground, you could even like, oh, I hit this wall and then it perfectly, like, I calculated it bounces off this wall and then it sort of bounces against this
If
skeleton
it's strong
from
enough,
there.
it should have enough momentum
Exactly.
to still...
You start calculating the angle perfectly, taking into account sort of like, yeah, exactly. And destroy this skeleton. As you see all your friends sort of turn towards it with their weapons, and you sort of turn your wand to the side, and you all just... I imagine the 3 of you are not facing Nola while this is happening. So just sort of see bouncing from the wall, right, on this... Oh, oops. Sort of bouncing from the wall on this side, sort of just boom, boom, bam, and you just see fire come from the side. Maybe considering if it was Flare first, and then... Oh, wait, it wasn't actually Flare.
What spell are you screaming?
Bullseye!
Everybody okay? We got him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Surprisingly okay.
But that hurt.
Oh, I
Fletcher, should we talk about sanitary practices with the undead? Because I am fairly sure that biting off their parts and splatting them everywhere is not part of the sanitary.
I don't know. Should we
I
talk
mean,
about target practice, like what's our enemies and what are allies?
And where is the head of the zombie that stands right in front of you and you cannot hit it still
skeleton.
without the help of your brother? Sure, let's talk about it. Maybe we can
Touché.
teach each other.
Touché.
Hey,
As
you
I high
started
five
it.
you. I will high five.
I'm looking out for your health, man. That is nasty. I don't know which mage brought them back to life. I don't know their practices. That was unsanitary.
Okay, but taking the fun out of it right now, like, how much of this is going to come at us? This is like Trap Haven down here.
Yeah, we don't know how big this maze still is. We might be close to the end or just at the beginning.
Well, only way to find out? Go on.
Can I read what the coffin says? Is there any plate with the name on it?
You guys are currently in this hall, which is the coffin-shaped room. Two stone sarcophagi stand in the alcoves. Oh, it does say here to north and south, so maybe it's not rotated. I don't know. In the alcoves to the north and south, and you can see the one that you're standing in front of is engraved with the image of a male warrior. The one to the south is engraved with the image of a female warrior, but there are no like names engraved onto it.
Should we open them?
No.
After we just got attacked by skeletons and
No?
other undead.
I mean, how many more can there be?
Are you seriously
lot.
asking these questions?
We're at the cemetery.
No.
Honestly,
I second
you know
Garrick a
what?
lot.
I think I will be starting. I'll be hating skeletons from now on, and zombies.
You did before?
I was gonna say you did before.
I mean, they were kind of cool until they weren't attacking me.
What do you mean
Zombies
cool?
are not cool. They're like
They are
really
very unsettling. At best.
No, they're
scary as
cool.
hell. It's like dead flesh walking around. Skeletons are kind of funny, like if they don't have weapons. But otherwise,
I mean,
What is funny about a pile of bones magically brought back to life after it was supposed to be dead for years?
because
Because
I,
I'm missing the
Think tank.
punchline here.
a friend in the tavern told me once that he found a bar that has become a skeleton and plays on him. Like it's really funny when I think about it when he's like do.
I'm
know?
pretty sure that counts as disturbing the dead.
No, like
And
the
also out of respect.
skeleton played itself.
You played yourself,
That's
DJ
cool.
Khaled.
Another one.
I'm
I mean,
Bards, man,
the
bards.
concept itself, it's cool. It's cool. It's funny. It's okay.
It's not funny.
Not
Skeleton playing
It's
its own
scary.
riffs
It's
as
cool.
an instrument.
Oh god.
I checked the coffin for traps.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Fletcher, don't open this coffin. Please let the dead be dead. Do not disturb them.
You're not sure. You don't see anything, but there's certain parts you really cannot check. Like there's no way for you to tell if there is maybe a trigger inside once you open it. So you're not sure.
I look at my party.
No.
We've been through a lot. Okay, let's move on.
Thank you.
These wounds are starting to hurt really bad.
So, next door?
It is a metal door. It's other than that nondescript.
I tried to open it.
Try it. Oh, I mean, click it. It's in Roll20.
I know.
I'll get the the light.
Do you want a light, maybe?
And
Maybe just follow me. It would be nice.
you just dropped it and just left it there. I got it.
Thank you.
Blair, could you go in front anyway? Like,
Yep.
I don't want to fall into another hole.
Don't worry. I mean, you are not allowed to any holes now, especially the zombie pitted ones.
How will I ever live not to be allowed to go into a zombie hole?
Before we leave the room, I'm gonna take one more look at the painting, whether there are any more skeletons coming.
Make an. I feel like this is perception or investigation, so I'll let you choose. It looks like you're good. But you do see that this is a very nice mural, right? Again, I sort of explained last time of Nimmer's Hold, which is sort of the old Waterdeep before it became Waterdeep as it currently is, in a time of the Troll Wars, when the trolls were sort of migrating from the north southward and were a very big problem for Waterdeep. A very nice depiction, as if this was painted during that time or by someone who experienced that time.
Is there anything about this mural that is unsettling or like very magical about it?
Make an Arcana check as well on top of your perception check. I would say on an 8 Arcana, but with a very high perception, there's likely some type of just like conjuration magic on this, where it might sort of just conjure a bunch of skeletons to defend this room. But there's nothing else that you would be like, oh, this is obviously this and this and this. Like, there's
Right.
no passage there. There's no way for you to go through this thing and end up in it, right? It's just conjuration. Yeah.
Okay. Then, after we all go into the corridor, I'm gonna make sure the doors behind us are closed.
Sure, I mean, actually do that. If you want to go up to that door and close it, it's currently still open.
Yeah, I know,
not in
but I'm
it
still
yet.
not in the corridor. Yep.
I'll
No,
check.
I mean this one to the south is still open.
Oh, yeah, actually true.
Right? I mean, you guys can
There
open
was
and
a
close
pistol
them.
also.
That's why they're there.
I'll check the hallway for traps because we've encountered a lot of them.
As you're moving, yeah, make an investigation check.
There are no traps.
Exactly.
Good. Let's move on.
Yeah, like I said.
Sounds all too familiar.
No, as one of the oldest here, I should just.
I will say, Fletch. No. Yeah. Once Garrick comes around the corner with that light source, until that point, you're just moving in the dark. You can see at the end of this hallway now, as soon as Garrick moves around the corner, that there is another door, and you're about to pass two statues that are facing each other.
Do I recognize the statues?
Um. Looking at these statues, they depict nobly dressed humans. There is a woman in stately robes and a man in armor holding a sword and shield. And the woman sort of also has her hands out but isn't holding anything. It looks to you just like sort of the same type of carvings that were on the sarcophagi. So more just like an honorary decorative statue than like an actual likeness of a person.
Are there like plaques on it so we see names?
Make an investigation check. No.
Cool statues. Well, what can happen?
Famous last words.
What was that about statues?
Oh yeah, there are
I
two
mean, they're
statues back
cool.
here. Man and a woman. Maybe something with coffins. I don't know.
Okay.
Just checking the door, checking if it's open.
You want to try and open it? I mean,
Yep.
that's the thing you can do. That's not. Yep. So you don't check this door for traps and open it.
Yeah.
And you're good. But at the same time, Nola, you hear just a very slight little psst.
What was that?
What?
There was a sound of a mechanism triggered.
No, more like a person going psst.
Oh! Oh! I turn around.
You see no one. Psst.
Do you hear that?
Hmm.
What?
Is any of you psst me right now?
No.
Why
No.
would we psst you? Psst. Don't psst.
Wait. Did we just hear another voice? Wait, There's another voice. Who said no?
Me?
Who's you?
Who are you?
Huh?
Wait, what?
My name is Perdita. Are you guys nice?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mostly, I try to be.
You seem sort of nice.
I appreciate that. Could you... Are you okay? Where do you come from? And where are you?
Well, I want to make sure you guys are nice first. Tell me
All
something
right.
nice that you've done.
We helped rescue a kidnapped man from the bad guys and the mind flayer.
What is the mind flayer?
It's a scary monster.
Oh.
We also
We-
helped throw a party.
Well, Well,
And we,
what classifies to you as scary?
Um,
Things that try to kill us?
Powerful magic.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
it can be scary.
also, we went on a tea and cookie date with a nice woman.
Okay.
Is that
Blurry, are you
scary?
trying to say something?
Uh, uh, blah, 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 uh,
What do you mean?
What?
What? No, it's
Wait,
okay. It was more, I think it was the internet.
yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
internet cuts you off because you're glitching.
Yeah.
It was your internet, not your mic.
We hear the noises.
Are
We
you
do
trying?
hear the
We hear
noises.
you, we hear you.
I
Your
heard
internet cut you off.
I see shit on the Discord. My god.
What?
It's your
You know what?
internet.
I'm gonna try.
It's the internet. But we do hear you now.
We can hear you.
Fuck!
What's going on?
We hear you swear.
Blurry, what's going on? Do we need to pause the recording? Are you okay?
I think there was a fan bab briefly.
Wait.
We are waiting.
Completely confused.
Is it okay?
It is.
Yes.
Cause okay, no, because my computer became laggy and I thought it was the internet or the microphone because I had problems earlier. My god.
Did you want to say something as you hear this voice go like, "Oh, have you done anything nice?" Or what classifies as scary?
What classifies as scary? And Flair wanted to say, well, skeletons now.
Skeletons are pretty scary. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Um,
Kind of funny.
so you're not gonna attack me, right? Because I'm not scary.
You
Even if you-
don't seem
you-
scary. And by principle, we don't attack those that don't want to harm us or
Yeah.
attack us.
Even if you were scary, we don't just attack you, as long as you don't attack us.
Okay. And as you all watch, sort of the voice clearly coming from behind Nola, but you have no way of seeing, like, you don't see anything there. There's just the voice coming from
I
behind.
had C invisibility on.
So emerging out of the wall in the ethereal plane is a ghost that's been talking to you.
I am not relaying that to Garrick.
Alright.
I see it. I do not comment on it. What
So-
does the ghost look like?
Like a girl, maybe 16, 15 years old.
Do
She
we all
What
see
are
it
you
now?
doing here?
She looks very sad. As she gets the feeling that you can see her, Nola, she looks like she was about to be like, okay, maybe I can trust and make myself visible, but as she now realizes you can actually see her, she doesn't do that. So she would stay sort of invisible on the ethereal plane. I came here with my friends. We found a treasure map, and we were gonna find a treasure, but we went down a hallway, and I don't really know what happened. But the hallway is full of rats, and I'm very scared of rats. But I can't find my sister, and I think she's maybe still in the hallway.
Turn it down.
No, there's a passage behind this statue, and she points to the south statue that we went through.
Oh, to this one.
Yeah.
And it leads to a corridor full of rats.
Mhm.
Do you know what's up ahead?
No, because we went this way first, but I know something that can help you, but that's like my only leverage to get you to help me first. So, but you seem pretty nice. But I would really like it if you at least could check up on my sister and let me know if she's okay or not.
Sure.
How
won't be
long
long.
ago did you come down here?
Like yesterday?
Oh, yes, we will check. Wait, what day was yesterday?
She says the day that was yesterday.
Oh, actually, yesterday.
Good.
Okay, we absolutely should check up on the sister. What happens if... How do we open this passage?
You just move it to the side. I'm very surprised that your dragon friend didn't see it.
I knew it.
Then why did you move on?
What?
Okay, wherever you are, I'll
But
try.
I mean,
I think.
since I can now move through walls, I can tell you some other things if you help me out.
Can move through walls?
Yes,
That's cool.
we will. Yeah, that is cool.
That's awesome. So, I'll try to move the statue a little bit.
Sure, we can try and open it. You should be able to see the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just like moving the statue so that we can see the door, I guess. I
The
will not
statue
open the
is
door
sort of
yet.
blocking the passage itself. Yes, you can
Oh,
use
okay.
the statues instead. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. I actually can see it now.
But the way the shadows fall would make it sort of
Hmm.
basically impossible to see unless you roll on a good investigation check.
Hmm. So we go through this now. We have to
What
squeeze
is
the
awaiting
iron.
us aside from rats?
I don't know. We went in and then the rats came out and then I don't really know what happened after that. And now I'm a ghost.
Hmm.
Hey, what?
A lost girl.
Lost girl. Oh, awesome.
But,
Man.
I think I'm probably dead because I saw my body.
Oh,
That?
that is possible. But we will go and check up on your sister to see if she is alright. Because if she cannot move through walls, she is probably not dead.
My,
Otherwise, you
my,
would find yourselves.
my I'm wearing, a necklace that is a sun, and my sister is wearing a necklace that is a moon, and they fit together, like, around each other.
That's great.
So if you find my body, you could bring the necklace with you and show it to her. Maybe to show that you're a friend, right? That you know about the necklace.
She just said that.
Is your friend okay?
Um, Not really. He is kind of scared of your current form.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We are trying to work through this. We already had other encounters, but it's a work in progress. Currently started. We will do our best to help your sister and find her, and help her if we are able to help her.
Thanks. I just want to know if she's okay or not. I think either answer would satisfy me, but I'm just too scared to go down that hallway because of the rats.
It's okay. Are you going to wait here for us to return?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess rats are better than skeletons, so
I know.
So, Flair, would you go forward, please?
Of course. Of course.
Maybe keep one alive. I like rats.
oh,
Gary's
so
looking
sorry.
around like crazy, like, where's the ghost?
Okay. So is this entrance open?
Yeah, it's just you have to sort of squeeze around the statue, but now that you're checking it out, you can actually, because it's the statue of the warrior man with a large shield and a sword, which is sort of blocking the passageway. You notice now you can twist it so that you can move behind the statue to get to the other side.
Oh. And I will just open the door.
Sure.
Whoa. Okay. Uh, uh, okay, guys. I must say, I think that's a dead body.
What?
I
Uh,
cannot see what is in front of you. And I barely hear you back here.
hmm. I will check this one next to me, like, to see if maybe this person is alive or has the necklace.
Sure. I mean, I'll say this. I didn't actually put this one on the thing. Yeah. I don't know why I put up the turn order. Don't worry. It was a misclick. Yeah, you can make a nature check.
Okay. Mm,
And also, there's lots of rats in this corridor, by the way. As you're sort of walking here,
Oh,
there's just
okay.
they're just yeah, no, they're all
But
here.
they're like regular rats, not like mutated monsters,
They
huge rats that will kill you.
they are a bit bigger than a normal rat. I would say like rabbit-sized, some of them, but not all of them. Like
Alright.
there's like a few big ones and then a few just normal rats. Yeah.
I was
On a
just expecting like creatures attacking us.
On a nature check, you can see very clearly that this is sort of a humanoid form, but has these rat features, like a were-rat.
You know
That is
what?
dead, and also does not wear the necklace that you're looking for. But you do see around the corner also the body of like a 16-year-old girl.
Alright, so I'm gonna move around the body and be like, you know what? Do when a rat bites you, do it makes you like a werewolf? Because
I mean, maybe some special rats, but definitely not like a regular rat.
I don't like the special rats, you know.
Can I run an Arcana check on those rats?
Sure.
I don't like this.
I think no one does.
Yeah. Do they look like they can turn us into were-rats?
Uh, on your 16 Arcana check, you would know that that no, these rats could not give you the lycanthropy. Only the were rat that is already dead could have done that if it was still alive.
I relate that to the group.
Okay. Good to know.
I don't know. I don't know if that's confirming. Really.
I feel like it would be weird. Like you actually get lycanthropy and not be something like cool like a wolf, but a rat.
Do you crave cheese?
I love cheese.
As you say the word cheese, two rats come over toward you and sort of like tilt their heads a little bit.
Oh, they're cute.
Uh-uh.
Can we adopt them?
Oh, they're civilized. That is interesting.
Oh, can we
Uh-uh.
take them with us?
No.
Squeak,
Do you want
squeak.
rabies?
If you want to.
They're cute. How do they look like?
Um. Yes.
Rat.
I mean, I imagine they have a variety of color, sort of ranging from a light gray to almost black. Some of them have like little patterns as well, but you know, nothing too crazy. They're not, you know, mice or hamsters. Um, they all look nasty, like they've lived in the sewers and in these dungeons, and that they have only ever eaten people that have died in these dungeons. Um, and there's a fuck ton of them. So they're very curiously watching you and hoping that you're probably gonna die so they can probably eat you.
Yeah,
Sweet.
We're
not the ideal
scaly.
pet.
So
Like you will sort of see like as you all turn away from a certain group of rats, that group gets closer, but then as you turn back, they sort of skitter away again, right? you hiss at them,
Ah.
go away.
and it works, right? As you go, they all go and sort of skitter. Yeah.
I feel very big and strong.
Do you see anything, Flair?
Why are you yelling?
I would love to check the body, the next body.
Yep. You may. You don't even have to roll an investigation check because you do find the pendant that I described earlier. I forget which way around I described it.
She had the sun, the
Alright,
sister had
she
the
has
moon.
the sun. Yes. Alright. So yeah, you do find the sun pendant. So it's pretty much just sort of a yellow circle that goes to a more red on the inside and is glazed nicely, so it does get that feeling of sun, but it doesn't have any like spokes or anything. It's just like a circle with a nice sort of fade.
There's not a moon
So I
crest.
will take the next.
So there's not a moon crest on this were rat, right?
No.
So I'm taking the sun necklace, telling the group that that's with this and move to the door and try not to step on the body.
Sure.
Is the were-rat body being eaten or anything?
Um, no, but they are eating the other one. Now, not
Yeah.
right now because you guys all came in, so they
Yeah.
sort of scuttered out of sight. Yeah.
No, because I would like to pull the body into one of these crevices because they're kind of in the way, and
Sure.
even if it's a weird creature, it's disrespectful to just walk over them. Okay. Yeah, and just continue.
I'm gonna open the door.
Mhm.
Wait, no. I will check for first.
Make an investigation check.
So investigate.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
14. It does not look like this door is trapped. There are traces of blood around the handle.
Okay, time to open off
Alright, so as you open this door, you look into a
them.
small room. This is only 20 feet deep. You can see that there's two more corpses of sort of young people that would likely have been sort of this little, like, 16-year-old adventuring party, essentially. You can see that there's one more body of another sort of were-rat. And there is one figure, a girl, faced away from you, crouched, sitting on the ground. Not necessarily crying, but looks like they have been crying for a little bit and is now just sort of tired and just breathing and figuring out shit. But definitely facing away from you.
I will like make a step into the room and really calmly try to be like, "Hey, we're not trying
Doesn't turn around, but does.
to do anything
Just go away. Leave me alone.
here to help." And I will literally just move to the side to make the rest of the party place to enter because I cannot speak.
Please just go away.
We're sorry. We hear your sister asked us to see if you're okay.
What?
Perdita sent us to check on you.
She's okay? I thought she died.
Well,
Well, she did. It's her ghost that found us and told us about your magic necklaces, that you have the moon and she has the sun. And she wanted to check up on you because she was worried about you.
Uh, I'm so confused. Is she dead or not?
I'm so sorry, but she is dead, but her soul stood behind to see if you're okay.
Well, maybe you should tell her that I'm dead too. Maybe that'll make her feel better.
Why?
She just wants to know
She
what
wants you to
happened.
live.
She doesn't want to know what happened.
Can you tell us what happened?
You can make a persuasion check with advantage. Nice. Yeah, that advantage from Garrick helping you, yeah. She starts turning around. And you can see she in fact does not look like what you see right here. Instead, she looks like this.
Aw. I know it's probably supposed to be horrid, but it's kind of cute. What happened?
I don't know. We fought these weird rat guys that were just hanging out in this corridor. And one of them bit me, and I thought it was fine. And it wasn't fine. And then I blacked out, and now everyone is dead. But you can't tell Perdita because she's so scared of rats. She'll think I'm a monster.
Listen, here's the thing about usually when people die, their soul wandered off into the afterlife. Unless they have some unfinished business. And I think that for her, she cannot let go because she needs to know whether you are okay or not. There's only one exit out of here, and she is currently in it. So I don't think that she's gonna be upset about what happened to you, but she's gonna be relieved to see you alive. There's a way to live with everything, even a curse like such. There are clerics that might help you. There are people in the Waterdeep that can take care of you.
But I have no money. I can't go anywhere. I don't even. I can't even turn back. I can't get out of here. I'll just stay here until I die. You should tell. You should tell Perdita that I died. And then she slides something over toward you, and you can see that it's the necklace. You can give her this and say that I'm dead.
I would grab it.
Yeah.
I would be like, she looks at us, right?
Yeah.
I would be like holding my hand open to signal like I don't mean any harm. I would go a bit closer, and I would go down like in a kneeling position, pretty much. Like, whatever you look like, and you can take it from me because I also have a brother who I love very much. Whatever he would be like, even if it was the scariest thing I ever imagined, I still love him, and this will never change. So will your sister, whatever you look. A sister, a family bond is stronger than anything. And she will always love you, no matter what happens. And we can try to help you. But you have to let us, and not just give up.
Promise?
I promise you.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Mm-hmm. I would like to take my die to make it at least a 20. I just want to make absolutely sure. Because this is kind of important for me. 21.
22.
2.
Yeah, math.
Oh, it's okay.
Six intelligence. Six
Oh,
intelligence.
It's alright. Okay. Um, what do you think is best? Do we tell her first? Or do I come with you? Because she'll probably be really scared. And I don't want to scare her.
I
can
could.
I can talk to her first if you would like me to.
What if she is angry? Or what if she cries?
She will be happy that you're alive. And when we tell her that we will help you, she might even be very happy.
She is really worried about you and whatever happened to you.
Okay, but can you talk to her first? Because I don't want to scare her.
We will. And then I will reach out my hand for maybe her hand.
And she sort of pulls back.
Don't worry, give me a hand.
Nola is already going back.
She looks at your sort of clawed hand.
Mm.
And then she looks at her own clawed hand, right? Because she sort of has these rat claws as well.
Mm.
Am I always gonna be like this?
I will do everything I can to remove it.
It's really nice of you. Are you guys here to find this treasure?
Yeah, we actually are.
It's really dangerous. We didn't think it would be this dangerous.
Neither did we. It hurts pretty much, but we will go on. Now I have even better reason to find this treasure.
And then she sort of reaches out her hand and takes your hand.
Mm. I will put the locket she just gave me, her chain, into her hand and
Oh,
keep it. You will need it. Okay?
okay. She puts it around her neck.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, Nola, you're walking back. Yeah, and you can see Perdita there. I'll put her. Oh, she's on the token layer. Yeah, you can see her
She is,
there.
yeah, yeah. Hey, we did find her.
Oh,
Actually, I don't think we asked her name.
Suri.
What is her? Oh, yeah, we found her, and she is alive. However, before she walks out, she wanted me to talk with you because when you were battling those were rats, she got bitten by one and infected with the curse. She does not look like herself right now and is very worried how will you react to her new appearance. And my friend is currently trying to soothe her and convince her to leave so that she can try and heal or at least leave this crypt. But she's still worried about your reaction to all of this. So I'm just coming in to make you aware of the situation so it isn't as much of a shock for you. So she's alive, but physically changed.
I see. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really scared of rats, and those guys looked so scary and nasty, and they had little whiskers. And I really love Suri, and I want to see her again, but I can't promise that I won't be like, at least a little bit like, really scared, and I don't want her to think that I'm scared of her.
Hey,
What if she looks
what
like
makes a rat a rat?
nasty little teeth, and they have like weird sort of nasty skin, and they have these beady eyes, and they have this weird sort of wrinkled nose.
Okay, approach. Okay, listen. I know this is way, way off from the ideal outcome, but she is alive. And under all of this, of her new appearance, it is still her.
I know.
This is
I want
still
to
your
see
sister.
her, but I'm scared that I'll react in a way that she doesn't deserve. But I'll try.
I can try to warn you when they will be coming so you can maybe brace yourself for their reaction.
Mhm.
Alright? I'm gonna go talk to my friends. That are you ready or do you want a minute?
No, I I want to see her. She's okay. That's the most important thing to me.
Okay. Um I'm gonna move talking. I'm gonna move back to the party and tell them that she knows and she is ready to see her, and then I'm gonna go back up quickly so that I can warn her when they will be approaching.
You will not tell us anything about what she said? Like, us as in quiet?
Maybe that she's not sure if she will react properly, but she will try.
Maybe I can help. Just,
Go on.
just. Oh, and at the moment comes back and it's a ghost. Oh shit. Okay.
Hey, you already dealt with one. That's just another part of the journey. I can tell
I
you where she stands, if that makes it easier.
will need to see her. Please, I'll turn back to her sister. Like, just give us a second.
Okay.
And I will be right back. And I will go to where Nola talked with Perdita.
She's over there.
Okay. I wouldn't need to see you, but I can help you if you fear your reaction.
But you're scared of ghosts. Why do you want to help me?
Because blood is thicker than water, and I also have a brother that I love very much, and I could never I couldn't forgive myself if I didn't help as sisters or brothers or anything that I stood with family.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, and you sort of see very slowly, um, almost like you're seeing a reflection of a person in water, right? A person standing on the edge of the water, and you sort of see that reflection, like sort of rippling and a bit translucent white, sort of starting from the feet, and then appearing in the shape of a 16-year-old girl, in sort of, her clothes white, her hair white, nothing about her has color, and just slightly translucent, right? You can sort of see the wall behind her as well. But the way she appears, very calm, right? Because she's trying not to scare you as well. She understands that you're scared of her, um, and just sort of stands there and sort of has her hands just a little bit up, just defensively, but mostly also looks worried about you attacking her potentially.
Yeah, when she turns visible just very slowly, I am standing behind Nola. I'll be like, you feel like a claws, not dig in actual flesh, but like a little bit, like, like it's very scary.
Nola will reach her hand to hold yours.
Are you
Look at
okay?
this. I'm okay.
Maybe look at it this way. Maybe I'm just a friend who is invisible and you can see me because you're so magical.
He actually turned like, oh yeah, that actually makes sense. Like, ghosts normally don't talk like nice like this. Like, okay, that can work.
Maybe I'm not a ghost. I'm a ghost, friendly ghost. That still has ghost in it.
Doesn't matter. The most important thing is you and your sister right now.
Hmm.
Okay, we'll get her here, and I will use a little bit of magic just to make you not afraid.
Oh,
So it will not hold on for long, but at least the first reaction, so you can maybe ease into it. Is that okay with you?
yeah. If you have that type of magic, I really want to see her, and I love her no matter what. But I just don't want her to think I'm scared.
It will maybe take around a minute that it will be able to strengthen you. In case I can do it more, but
I think a minute might be enough.
okay. My magic is based on my music, so
Yeah.
don't be wondering why I have a drum.
No, it's
Just
okay. I
general
heard you play the drum before when you were in that other room. It was nice.
Thank you.
You have good rhythm.
Thanks. Frost.
You
Okay.
can call me Perdita.
Pretty tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Garrick.
Go, Garrett, go.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward, but it does kind of work. He's very shallow. Okay. Fletch, can you bring in your sister? No, slowly.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And I would like to time it so it's not a timing thing. That I will cast heroism on
Alright.
Perdita.
Does
I never
heroism
used
work on undead or only on humanoids?
It says a willing creature you touch. So that's why I asked her if it's okay, because it needs to be willing.
Also, you need to touch her.
Yeah. I didn't read that. Okay. I mean, I would tell her, like,
Hear me out, hear me out.
maybe take my
Placebo.
hand. Maybe take my hand.
Placebo would be nice.
It's like when a person who doesn't like spiders has to touch a spider, like, ooh.
And as you touch, you can just feel like a cold chill just up your entire arm, right? As soon as you touch her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will die.
What?
I put
But
my
I will-
hand on your arm,
Okay.
just in a reassuring word.
I'd be like, okay.
You got this.
Whoa, and just started like a little humming tune to cast heroism on Perdita to have that situation.
Mhm.
And here we come.
And she also has 2 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Not like she needs them, but
So we would make space so that her sister can obviously I probably would be like here. I think because I do have to touch her
So you
to
go
do
fully
that.
through the ghost.
Maybe like, sorry, like maybe.
You sort of would touch at least stomachs or something, like her shoulder moves through you. You can just feel
Yeah.
everywhere like this cold chill. And not like and not like a cold chill of fear, like an actual cold chill because
Yeah,
she's a ghost.
yeah, it's both.
Yep.
It's both.
Um, yeah, and you guys, so Nola and Garrick standing behind Perdita would be able to see Suri sort of like little nose poke around the corner and just go snip, 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 snip. And then she sort of turns her little rat head around the corner. You can see the pendant that she's wearing it. Um, and she looks very worried mostly. And then as she sees Perdita, sort of like just stays very still, right? See what Perdita's reaction is going to be. And Fletcher and Flair, you can see Perdita's face because she's faced away from Nola and Garrick. Um, and you just see her face. There's not a sign of fear, right? Because she's technically currently immune to being frightened. But you see such a weight come off her shoulders, right? That actual confirmation that her sister is alive and there is a way for her to be okay. Um, and that maybe she's not okay right now, but she will be, right? You just see almost like Perdita look hopeful in that moment. Um, and sort of Perdita moves a step towards Suri, and then as she does that, Suri immediately knows, oh, we're good because she's like moving toward me, right? You immediately also see that relief on Suri's face, like Perdita's not scared of me, and she's my sister, and they sort of go up to each other, and you see Suri wants to sort of reach out and embrace but then sort of just moves through and then goes, "Oh right, I forgot that you're a ghost." She says, "Yeah, I'm a Frost. I'm a friendly ghost. I just was so worried that you weren't gonna be okay, and I just really wanted to know." And then Suri says, "Yeah, I'm okay." And then looks toward Garrick and Nola because you rolled your high persuasions before, and then sort of looks over his shoulder. "I'm gonna be okay. Maybe not right now, but we're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be fine." And then Perdita says, "Well, I'm gonna be okay too. Because, well, I went to Kellenforce Gates, and I told him I had to make sure that you were okay, and he said you can go and you can check. So I know that he's gonna be there waiting for me, and we're both gonna be fine." And then Suri says, "I'll miss you." And then Perdita says, "But you don't have to, because I'm in your heart, and we'll always be together." And then she sort of reaches out and touches that little moon pendant that sort of briefly glows for a moment. And these people are gonna help you, Perdita says. "Right? That's what they said. So maybe one of them can wear my pendant so that you'll be connected to them. Right? Just like we were." And Suri nods. Perdita smiles. And then they both try to hug again. Like Perdita sort of just takes like a position as if she's hugging, and Suri sort of moves in and she goes, "This kind of works for me." And then Suri goes, "This also kind of works for me. Well, I'll see you around then if I'm not allowed to say that. I'll miss you." They're both crying, by the way.
Yeah.
"Okay. Yeah, I'll see you around." "Yeah. Alright." Perdita goes, "I think I'm just gonna go around the corner so that it looks a bit more like I'm just sort of casually walking away." And then Suri goes, "Yeah, it." Perdita goes, "I think I'm just gonna go into this wall. Because, well, Kellenfor's calling me, so I should probably head out." "Okay." And then she sort of moves into the wall and disappears. Yeah, they were both crying. But for me, that's so intense the roleplay, and I'm trying to switch between two
Yeah.
characters. So you can see Suri just sort of stands there for a moment, and then begins crying harder. Um, and it's a mixture of like relief and deep sorrow,
Yeah.
obviously. Um,
I would like to move closer if that's okay.
yeah.
Just in case she needs somebody.
Mm-hmm. Uh, she doesn't even look, and she just goes to hug you,
Yeah.
right?
And I'll hug back.
"Where am I gonna go?"
You will stay with us. We
But
have a
when do
good
you have
place.
parents?
we have a good place.
I mean, I have parents, but I can't go to them looking like this. I can't even go out of here looking like this.
So,
Maybe you can talk to your parents first about what happened.
Looking like a rat?
well,
We can go
I
first
look
if
like
you
a
want us to.
rat!
you actually look kind of adorable. First
Thank
of all,
you!
no problem. But first of all, even though her plans are not the best right now, my friend is really smart. Like really smart. And look, point at Nola, like directly pointing, like really smart. And she said it's a curse. It's like werewolves, you know. And there are people who can just take it away. It's just a little bit of money, but that's why we're here. We're getting the money, and then I'll just take my part, and we get you fit. Well, you still look adorable, but get it removed if you still want to.
Listen, if you're gonna be a werewolf, at least that's cool. I'm a were-rat! It's the worst!
I thought so too, just a little bit ago, but actually seeing you, it's really adorable.
That's
Very-
kind of weird. Alright.
I know. I'm
I think I'm
sorry.
just gonna stay here. I'm scared to continue.
You don't need to. Like, we will fight this thing through. You don't need to.
Okay,
You
well,
can just
Um,
be safe.
well, alright. So we sort of figured out that this other one, and she points to the other statue, the woman statue, right, is also a secret passage, but it needs an item to open. So the item is probably further in the dungeon, and then you need to bring it back to this statue to open it.
Oh, that's very good information. Thank you.
So we were looking for that item, but I think we probably went the wrong way. So because we were like, oh, secret passage. Clearly, we need to go. I keep trying to press the ruler and then open turn order. Sorry. We went through here thinking that this was gonna be where the item was gonna be, but it clearly wasn't. So it's probably just down this hallway.
Okay. That's good. Right? I'll just look
No,
around like
no.
Janola.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean,
Oh.
no, would you? Did the wand did something in this dungeon? It's not you. Not
I haven't
used
tried it
anymore.
yet, but it only radiates the. Well, it was the clues beforehand, so if we are at the final destination, I'm not sure if it's gonna do anything, but let me try.
Before you try,
And I use
pause.
those.
Yeah, it's blocked, but
Yeah.
there's a giant
Oh.
pop thing.
Before
And
we
we're back.
move on,
Yes.
before we move on, I'm gonna kneel in front of Zuri, and hey,
Great.
while you wait here, maybe try to I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but try to calm down. Think about the times that you were feeling good. There's a chance that negative emotions, strong negative emotions, will cause you to transform into this form. But if you do manage to get them in check somehow, you might be able to turn back temporarily.
Wait.
Once you feel negative, strong emotions again, you can obviously transform once again. That's how the cycle usually works with the were creatures. But since you are waiting for us anyway, try to maybe meditate, sort of thing, focus on that.
So I can turn back?
You can turn back?
Yeah, there is a possibility of that.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I'm
Well, I think I'll wait behind this statue, because if other people come, I don't want them to see me and attack me.
alright, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Whatever makes you comfortable.
Okay. She just sort of sits down behind the statue. A few little rats scutter up to her. She just grabs one like a bunny and just sort of starts petting it. She's like, okay, I need to be calm.
Oh, if there's somebody coming, I want to know. I want to make you sure you're safe. And we'll take out my wand of conducting. Take this. If somebody comes, just swing around like you direct a orchestra. It's
Okay.
magic. It makes loud music.
Okay. I will.
Then I can hear it, and I can come and I don't know, stop them.
You
Alright.
got it.
Enough. Good.
Be careful.
Let's continue. I guess. We
We
will.
will try.
Okay, let's continue.
So I will say this. The little muscle man on Flare is inspiration. Is this correct? Is the bardic inspiration that you
Right.
still have? Yes. And then what is the little
Yes.
muscle on Garrick?
There's nothing on Garrick.
Oh,
There is a
it's on the
muscle on
Oh,
torch.
it's
Garrett.
on, it's
It's
on
on the
torch.
torch.
Oh, it's on the
Oh,
torch.
torch strong.
Also, I
Strong
will
fire.
obviously give you all hero dice.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, by the way, as we go, hey Gary,
Mm.
I know you did make this ghost brave, but nobody made you brave. You just were brave. You know that, right?
I was about to puke.
And you still didn't. I'm very
Mm.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you need anything? A bag, maybe?
Maybe, I don't know, salami. But later, maybe.
I pull out a sandwich. I got one salami for you. Because I was holding on to Garrick's sandwiches.
Yeah.
And he's about to yell like,
Shh.
yes,
Have a sandwich.
yes. It looks like the heroism spell. He looks different now. Like, oh yeah.
Is the
All the
sandwich spell?
concerns in the
Works the
world
same.
are gone. I have a sandwich. Nice. Yeah, you guys notice that this hallway is descending downward.
Oh, descending. Okay.
Yes.
I'm bad at watching, seeing this. I thought it's.
Yeah, I was thinking it was going up.
No, it does go
Maybe-
down.
Maybe it doesn't make sense though, because you guys are underground, so it doesn't make sense that
Yeah.
there is a
Oh.
walkway going up, right?
Yeah,
Because then you would
yeah.
sort of emerge back into the graveyard, which you are definitely not. I'll check. Maybe it says if it's going up, but
It's
in
no big
my
deal.
personal opinion, that would not make sense.
You are the yeah. You can say it's down.
All right, let's see the Hall of Secrets. Making their way down the corridor. It doesn't say if it goes
Yeah.
goes down. You're just making your way down. So we'll
One is up,
ambiguous-
one is down, so we just stay on the same level.
as you're ambiguously traveling up and down this corridor.
Yeah, it's
Who
just
put
like
those steps in here?
It's just a wave.
Why are there speed bumps underground?
Oh, it's kind of annoying.
I'll try to open the door.
Sure, you can try. There you go.
Mm.
Alright, so you're looking into this room. This room looks a bit more like a noble person would be buried here, right? So the previous sort of crypt room you were in was more like the warrior's room. And this one has a bit more elegance, like a little raised platform, two sarcophagi on the top. There is sort of a pedestal in between that has a baton on it. So a baton is one of these like twirl type sticks.
Mm-hmm.
You can see over on the wall, maybe on this side, is like decorative swords, and on this side there is this a beautiful painting, and you can see there's nice sort of ceremonial suits of armor at the far end of this room. Again, there's these sort of tapestries hanging on the side, but these have like an old family crest on it. Definitely, like I said, like more of a noble person might be buried here.
This looks royal.
Almost, yeah.
This is
Very.
like, but you can only get here like with the statue, right? Like, this.
Maybe there used to be another entrance, or maybe there is an legal entrance here.
Do they even know about this? Just some crazy, famous secret thing.
Remember, the mural was very old, so maybe this whole thing is very old and it just built on top of it.
That makes sense. Okay, look for something interesting, I guess, and maybe don't. If there's skeletons, don't. You know.
Is there any mural in here or any sort of painting?
Sorry, what did you ask?
Is there any painting or a mural
There
in
is
this
a
room as
painting
well?
over here on
Yeah,
this wall.
yeah.
There is a painting. Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna
So-
investigate it.
Sure. It looks like it is the painting of the same person that the statue depicted that you saw up on top in the graveyard. So again, this sort of lordly person with dreadlocks, wearing sort of just a slight smirk. They have a dark skin, wearing sort of a nice robe. Um, and it's just, just a one person sort of, classical painting pose, right? He probably sat there for hours while he was being painted.
Is
But
there
looks
any
like
nameplate?
looks like he was intentionally painted with a little smirk. Is there a nameplate? Roll a d20.
It's Carl.
Hugo.
It is, there is a little nameplate, but the nameplate only says the Baron.
Huh.
Would you be so kind
Baron
to
of
tell?
what?
Would you be so kind to tell me again about the baton? Where was that?
A baton is like a twirly
No,
stick.
not what it is. Where it was.
Oh yeah, you can see here there is a little sort of plinth
Okay.
between these two sarcophagi that has this baton on it.
Okay. Maybe this is it. The thing we need for the statue thing. I'll point at the baton.
Make an investigation check. A hindsight is 2020 investigation check.
Yeah.
It looks like something like the statue of the noblewoman was sort of holding out her hand, like she could be holding something, and the way that she was sort of like holding out her hand, there would fit like a elongated object sort of in her hand, the way that it was positioned.
Yeah, I think. I think I might be right. I'm kind of answering myself. Don't tell anybody, but I think that fits. But even though I'm not the smartest, when we touch it, something will happen. I am sure of it.
Yeah, this looks too easy.
Can you give me a couple? I would like to ritual cast detect magic.
So you're gonna take 10 minutes.
That's why I'm asking if they can give me a couple of minutes.
I'm worried about waiting so long, but sure.
In the meantime, I will check it for traps. Right there.
Sure. There is something. It doesn't look like a mechanical trap, but you do notice that there is something sort of magical. It could be because placing this baton at a specific place triggers a specific thing to open. Like you don't know things about schools of magic and stuff, but there's definitely something magical about this.
I have my Nola for that.
I'm just standing in front of the picture.
Working on it.
Hey Nola, there's something here. Wait, you're still casting? Damn, that takes
I
long.
said I need time.
Alright, so after 10 minutes, which would mean the bardic inspiration on Flare is gone. So after 10 minutes, you pick up Abjuration and Transmutation from this baton. Also, there is a sort of transmutative energy coming from the portrait.
That I'm standing in front of course.
Are you posing like the guy is posing?
Yeah, for 10 minutes I've been posing like this. Baron is a cool title.
So what is this thing, Nola?
I'm not sure what it is. I know that this is definitely magical and with more than one spell on it. Also, Garrick, you might want to step away from the painting. It is also magical.
So, step away and you mage hand grab it?
There's abjuration and transmutation, so this might just not be the thing that it appears to be. That's one of the case.
Maybe the picture, the painting, and the thing are connected.
That's also a possibility that I'm currently thinking of. But also, the abjuration could indicate that there is a protective spell on it that could trigger something bigger, and even with the mage hand, something could still be triggered. I can try it, it's probably the safest option for now, but we need to be prepared for anything.
Let's just stepping back after your oops.
uh, is there this button on the painting as well?
No.
So, anybody got other ideas, or do we just.
Maybe we could take down the painting. Right?
Hmm.
Lay it on
Well,
the ground.
If somebody
We
wants
could-
to come out, we could just put it on the ground and they just run against the wall or something.
That's actually a good option. If anything is connected to the painting, that could deal with it.
I say it's a good idea. Garrick does pose like the Baron again.
All right, Sir Baron, would you be so kind and take it off carefully?
All right,
I'll help you.
just go to the side of the painting, to the left, and then try. First of all, try to see if there's something behind it. That I would like to start with that.
All right. So without touching it, just sort of like.
No, I do touch it
Sure. So
because
you
I have to
sort of
put it.
touch it, check if it's behind. It's just sort of hanging on two nails that are hammered into the wall.
Nothing. Okay. Okay. Ready, Fletch?
3,
It's a big ass painting.
2, 1.
One.
All right.
And then
So as you're holding onto this painting, a voice rings through this chamber, saying, "There shall be a reckoning for those who deign steal from this noble household." And then you hear the two sets of you removing something from the wall, Jasper. Don't look at me like what? What do you mean we're stealing? You're fully removing a painting from the wall.
This is just Fletcher. Like, come on. This wouldn't be the thing that I would steal here.
You see at the far end of the room the two suits of armor sort of set into motion and draw weapons. You also
Shit.
see on the wall over here the three swords come free from the wall and sort of start hovering, and the painting itself, the eyes flash red as it sort of almost sort of lifts itself out of your arms. Like, so as you let go, it stays hovering there. I think this is a good place to end it for tonight.
oh, come on.
So that next time you have a paladin on your side that might be able to help you.
Yeah, that makes.
And yeah, so then what I'll do, does Fletcher take a step back, because I do need like a square for this portrait to be in. Yeah, I assume you guys both maybe take a step back in that moment, which it would be fine if you wanted to, so I'll just sort of put the portrait there.
Like this.
All right, yeah. Any final words?
I liked
God
Garrick.
damn.
I really liked Garrick.
We already paid for the art.
I know.
So
All
it's
right.
full wallpaper.
Well, I want to thank everyone here for watching tonight's episode. I know it's a bit on the short side, but it's getting late, and this is the perfect place to end it, because this is going to take at least an hour, and we might want to have Blossom here for that. So I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time, and don't forget to roll for frog.
Ribbit.
Yay.